The American flag is more than just a piece of cloth flown from a pole. For Americans, it is a symbol that stands for our nation's basic ideas and principles. For many Americans, and certainly for our veterans, it represents the millions of Americans who have worked and fought and have died to preserve our freedom. June 14th is Flag Day, and joining me now is Jerry Clark, president of the Veterans Council of Northampton, and Charlie Coleman, a member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars and Disabled American Veterans. Gentlemen, wonderful to have you here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Why do we celebrate Flag Day?
Charlie, you want to?
Well, we really don't celebrate Flag Day in the traditional way, because it's really not a national holiday. It's more of a community-based event, and
so it's something really that we remember, but it's not a national holiday that's necessarily celebrated. But we have ceremonies to remember it.
Right. Most, not in all communities. A lot of the country does not celebrate the Flag Day, and I don't know why. Because to me, this is the fabric that holds this country together, regardless of your politics, your religion, your color, your creed, in war and in peace, in disasters, in good times and bad. Everybody go around the flag.
Right, exactly. And did you want to add to that, Jerry?
I believe the flag is a reminder of who we are as Americans. I believe the Flag Day is a day that all Americans can pay respect and honor our flag, and in that way showing our great appreciation for our country.
And when was it? I know that it's not necessarily celebrated in all communities, although it should be, but when was it first celebrated and dubbed an actual day?
Actually, it was celebrated in 1861. During the Civil War, and it was celebrated in Hartford, Connecticut, believe it or not.
A neighbor to us.
You're right. But unfortunately, it only lasted 1 year. Okay, it was not celebrated again until 1888, when a school teacher in Wisconsin decided to bring his class out and celebrate Flag Day. And in 1888, I forget the gentleman's last name, he tried to organize a national Flag Day celebration, but it was not until 1916, I believe, that President Wilson signed a proclamation proclaiming Flag Day, which was May 30th back then. And it stayed that way until President Truman in 1949 signed an act of Congress which set June 14th as the Flag Day, which was the original Flag Day, which was signed in 1777.
Very interesting, Charlie. And Jerry, did you want to add as well?
No, that's fine. Charlie's got history down pretty well.
What are some ways that people can ensure proper care and respect to the American flag?
Well, there's definitely rules, and it's the rules are defined in the flag code. And I'd like to think the most important one, other than never let the flag hit the ground, never, is it's the time to retire it. It should never be thrown in the trash. We encourage all of you to bring your old flags to the American Legion, the VFW post, or the Elks Lodge, where they can properly
dispose of them.
Retire them in a distinguished and formal way.
So let's talk about the ceremony. Though June 14th is Flag Day, you'll be holding a ceremony on Sunday, June 12th. Tell me about the ceremony.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the reason we set that date was to get the maximum participation, from the communities. Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock at the Elks in Florence. It's really in two parts. The Elks will do their part one, which is a short history of the American flags throughout our history. And then part two is the actual ceremony of burning, ceremonial burning of the flags, which is the proper way to retire them.
And why do you encourage people to come out and join in on this ceremony with their family?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for people to understand the history of the flag, which will be part of the ceremony, and also to understand how the flag is properly retired. So it'll be a good thing for all people.
Yes,
to come
absolutely.
Out and see.
And it's not only, it's a symbol of patriotism, it's a symbol of our freedom in our country, and especially to you gentlemen as veterans and to everyone in America. It is such an important thing. So, of course, we do have to always remember that we respect it, but also to use this day as a reminder of why it's so important. So
Right.
thank you very much for being here, both of
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.